asked yourself why enough? Have you gone deep enough to find out why it is you were drinking or doing drugs in the first place? I mean, there's some basic surface level stuff, right? Well, I just got out of hand. I like to party, or I had this or that happen, trauma, or but those are kind of surface. That's like 1 or 2 levels deep. Like, keep chopping it down, and it's okay to ignore that stuff for a while. Like when you first make a change, I need to quit drinking, or I need to quit doing coke, or whatever it is you're doing. Right? It's pretty easy to know it's out of hand and you got to stop. So it's not real important at the beginning, in my personal opinion. The change is more important than the genesis of it at the very beginning. I'm not gonna drill down on you like you have to sit and ask yourself why. It's more important to get your ass moving, right? But what happens is you get stuck in a loop where the energy has to go somewhere. And because you haven't asked why enough, you haven't gone deep enough and found out what it is deep inside of your chest that makes you go that way. I don't mean like, well, that triggers me and makes me feel this. I mean honest. Honest. All right, why is it you want to, like, for instance, okay, you like to party, it got out of hand and it turned into substance abuse, chemical dependency. Okay, well, why? Why did you like to party so much? Well, what was the plan for your life that was okay for partying to take up so much of the space? The answer to that is usually you didn't have a plan. Okay, why don't you have a plan? You see what I'm saying? Like, start asking yourself these things. Then you'll find out where the energy needs to go. That way you can focus it on getting north south and getting to where you need to be. Right? Because if you don't ask why, the energy will just come out somewhere else. And you end up being addicted to other things. You end up being addicted to fitness in the gym, or addicted to church and that whole thing in religion, and you're going to end up, the energy has to come somewhere, right? And if you don't, the reason it's important to figure that out is because if you don't figure that out, you're distracted. Right? Whether you're addicted to the gym, or you're addicted to religion, or you're addicted to sewing, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever you pick up and the energy goes out that way, it'll eventually become a detriment. Right? You're not focused where you need to be focused. Where you need to be focused. Like, I'm not saying religion is bad. I'm not saying the gym is bad. If you want to be a bodybuilder and that's all you do it. You want to go to church 3, 4, 5 times a week and you want to make that your life, do it. I got no problem with that. I'm just saying, make sure that whatever it is, wherever the energy's coming out, these are just basic examples that happen to be common. Wherever the energy's coming out, just make sure that doesn't become detrimental to you. Make sure an addiction is only a negative thing. So make sure it doesn't become a negative. Make sure that you're not alienating yourself, for instance, from your friends and family, or becoming some kind of weird narcissist, or all these weird traits that are common in the gym and then common in the bodybuilding space. Right? And you get to be kind of self-righteous about what you eat and all this other stuff. And don't do that. Right? Be in the gym and into fitness so you can be a more powerful person and be of more service to your friends and family and to the community at large. All right? And so you can feel powerful and confident in a righteous way. Right? You don't want to be talking down to people about your fitness and about your intake and about this and about that. You don't want to get body dysmorphia and think that you look like shit when you look fantastic, which just happens in the bodybuilding community quite a bit. All right, so there's negative things, and there's negative things about religion. There's negative things about anything that you can get into. There's two sides of any coin. Right? So that's why it's important to ask yourself why a bunch of times, five times. Go 5 levels deep. Why? Why? Right? Keep going. That way you can fix it. And that way you can author your own life. Because if you're not going deep enough, and then you're just a reaction, it's all reactionary, and the energy's going out all these different places, and it's not going where you really truly want it to go. Like I said, I have no problem with being in the gym as your whole life, but it has to be what you really want. Same with religion, same with whatever else. If that's what you really want, I have no problem with it. Do it, but don't be lying to yourself, right? So don't lie to yourself. Ask yourself why. Be honest with yourself, and don't get paralysis by analysis though either. Like, you don't want to get caught up in not taking actions. Like, there's plenty of things you know you need to be doing and plenty of things you know you shouldn't do. So do that, but find out why. Take some time to work in instead of work out, work in. And build on yourself, so you know what it is that you need to organize in your mind and in your life, so that you don't have to battle yourself all the time. That's the point of all this. You don't want to battle yourself all the time. Wake up every day in a battle against some stupid urge. Because you want to wake up juiced. You want to wake up empowered. You want to wake up ready and excited to attack. You don't have to fight anything. All that energy is yours already. You have a hold of it and you know where it's going. That's why it's important to ask these questions. All right, so good luck. Go get it.